Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Craving Shaving. Really excited about this shave because of a mail call that I got. And that is this mail call. Sorry, it's soaking, it's getting water all over me. There we go. That darn Rob. That's dripping all over. That darn Rob. I got this brush from that darn Rob Moffat. Really excited to give it a shot. I've not broken it in much. I have lathered it up a couple times, tried to get some of the funk out. Still a little funk in there, but I'm excited to give it a shot. And of course, what other soap is there to use with my That Darn Rob brush? But that darn soap, gotta be that darn soap with this brush on its first time around. Anyway, I'm sure I will use many a soap with that brush. And then we have the Marvel, the fine Marvel razor, which is one of my favorites. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of beard growth, and so the Marvel should take care of that with no problem at all. So I'm really excited to get into that. Put a bunch of that darn soap into this shave bowl. We're going to go ahead and get going. Yeah, still some badger funk, just normal level of badger funk. You know, you guys who have used badger brushes before know what I'm talking about. It will go away. That's never an issue for me. Even if something was really stinky in the beginning, it really doesn't bother me because it goes away. If it goes away, then you just deal with it. You break it in. You do what you need to do. If it were, perpetually stinky, that would be a problem, I guess. But that's never been a problem for me as far as badger knots or natural hair knots at all. I will say the stinkiest natural hair yacht knot that I've ever used was a V-long or Vi-long horsehair brush, and it smelled like a horse that was rolling around in its own excrement. It was bad, but it went away after a while, and after that it doesn't really matter. So I have decided to err on the side of just tons and tons of soap in this bowl, because I've never used this knot before. This is, of course, the Fanchurian knot, by the way. And I don't know if you... Oh, this is just the most beautiful Burl handle. Oh, so awesome. I was really glad there was a Burl one left. Tell you what, Rob's brushes, they go fast. They'll sit around on a shelf for a week or two or three, like some of my brushes do. I want to be like Rob when I grow up. This soap, I don't know if it's still available or if it was just a limited edition thing, but I'm really glad that I got it. I don't know that any of the aftershave is available. I would love to get the aftershave from this collection, whatever this set. But I don't know that it's even available still. I know it's not on Rob's shop anymore. Maybe I just didn't know where to look. I don't know. Okay. We're going to go for it now. Ooh, that's pleasant. That's really nice. A lot of people love this knot. I can see why. It's a great face feel. It's not as soft, I'd say, as my gel tip knot that I just got to try. But it's definitely not scritchy. It's just... What's a good way to describe that? I don't know. It's drier? I don't know. The gel knot, it's called that because the tips literally feel like gel. This one doesn't have that, but it's still really soft. It's really nice. If you like badger, I'm sure you would love the Fanchurian if you never tried it before. There's no scritchy feeling to that. That's really nice. soap is wanting a lot more water than I gave it. Alright, anyway, this soap, it smells like coffee and wood shavings, which is awesome. It's the best part of wood turning, honestly. I wish I had more wood to make into brushes. I haven't really dived into that too much. Burl wood is pretty expensive, and I just haven't gotten into it yet. I want to, but I just haven't yet. Oh, this is good. This just smells so good. I think it's Oleo makes this soap for Rob. It's awesome. Okay. Fine marble razor. And in that I've got a brand new Gillette Sharp Edge blade in the yellow pack. Which is my just go-to favorite blade. Love it. It's really sharp, but not overly sharp like feathers. I always have bad luck with feathers. I think I get too in my head about it. But these ones, they're really sharp, but they've never treated me wrong. Well, I shouldn't say never. I'm sure you could go find a video where I cut myself. I cut myself constantly. Oh. Anyway, what you guys up to outside of the shaving world? What you been up to lately? I've been down a new rabbit hole myself. I finally got into the whole podcast scene, so if you have any podcasts to recommend for me, appreciate it. I've been into true crime podcasts, science podcasts. I'm a science teacher, so you know I'm going to be into science podcasts. Cold cases, especially cold cases that are solved. I mean, preferably using some new scientific method. I'm all about that. So, if you can think of any podcasts that I might enjoy, and you don't mind dropping them in, I'm into that in a big way right now. So, all right. Great first pass. Fantastic first pass. I missed some stuff on my chin. We'll get it. Don't you even worry. If you're someone who follows the brushes that I make, I'm going to be taking a bit of a step back over the next month or so, I'd imagine, because I am, at the school that I teach at, I am a track coach, and that means I'm going to be pulling later hours during track season. And due to that, I'll have, more time at work, less time at home. And I have a young family, and so I gotta spend, time with my family. So hopefully everyone is understanding of that. This community is fantastic. I'm sure everyone will be understanding of that. But just so you know, that's why. If you see 2 brushes a week that are being made, that's because that's probably what I'm going to be able to do. Yeah, I'm excited about this track season. I coach shot put and discus, which is really fun. I didn't throw shot put or discus in high school. Over the last couple of years, I've just been kind of learning as I coach. And we've done really well. It hasn't been me. I wish I could say I'm just a great coach and we just got some insanely talented kids at our school. Really, really talented group of kids at the school that I teach at. It's pretty amazing. I got myself right there. That's pretty good. I could stop right now and be absolutely fine. But let's keep going, shall we? Press on. Why not, right? I'm finding it's really good that I put as much soap as I did. Badger brushes always hog the soap more than a synthetic brush will. I'm really enjoying this brush, though. I mean, the handle is beautiful, but it also is longer, and I love a longer handle. When I first started making long handles, people were like, wow, that's really long. And I thought, man, I must make them like abnormally long. Maybe other brush makers aren't doing that, but that's at least as tall as most of my brushes. And I have a turn and shave one that's at least as tall as most of my brushes. I have a Colorado razor design, so I don't know why I got so much of that feedback, but I do have some that are really tall, I guess. But this razor, if you've not tried this razor's fantastic. Really easy to find that sweet spot and just get right up. It's both efficient and pretty mild, I would say. I think I really, what I'm deciding, and I will say the next razor to join my den is going to be the Carve. And I'm really quite excited about getting one. But sorry, I just want to finish up real quick before I start gabbing. Okay. Because I want to show you this. Get this soap off. Right here. See this on the Marvel? It's all soapy now, but it's got that like big rounded safety bar on the side, and that big rounded safety bar allows you to kind of like adjust where you're at, and I don't know. I think it makes it a lot easier to find where you're where that angle is. I really like it. So I'm hoping that that's why everyone's liking the Carve. All right, so I'm going to clean up my sink, and I'll be back for some post shave. All right, and this is the aftershave we're going to use. I've used it a lot lately, which makes me a little sad because that means I'm gonna run out soon. But it's just so good. It's just an amazing scent. It goes well with a lot of things like this. It's just kind of that almond and wood and vanilla. It's just really nice with some menthol in there. Really, really good. And if you didn't get it, I didn't say anything about it. It's Razor Rock Sicily. Let me put that up there again. Razor Rock Sicily. You got the, vanilla. It says bergamot. I've never smelled bergamot in it, but I don't have a super finely tuned nose, so I don't know. Anyway, that darn soap. Amazing stuff. Really, really nice. If you ever find it somewhere, it's a great purchase. If you like the scent of coffee and wood shavings, that is. We used the Fine Marvel razor, which is a fantastic razor at a really good price. What was it, like 40 bucks? It's on the lower end anyway. It's not gonna run you a ton of money, but it is one of the best razors I've used. And then this, and I don't know what I'm gonna call this. Beautiful Burl. I don't know. Whatever. This beautiful Burl brush from that darn Rob. What an amazing, oh man. Let me make sure this is showing up. Oh man, that's so cool. What a beautiful brush. I need to work with some Burl more. That's just awesome. There's the knot. Look at that. Look how it's splayed out. This is just great. Great workmanship from a great artisan. If you've not gone and looked at his brushes, even if you're not, I mean, follow him on Instagram, and just check him out. It's just I'm blown away by how awesome this brush is. So thanks, Rob, and part of it too is Rob and really all of the other brush artisans have really helped me get going when I was starting my brush company. You would think that maybe people would be guarded about, like, sharing things because it's going to help someone, take some of their business, and that's not really thought about as far as I know. I've never really seen that side of anyone anyway in the brush artisan community. Everyone's very, very helpful to everyone, and it's really nice to see that. I kind of timidly approached someone in the beginning, and they were like, "No, yeah, come on, let ask your questions, let us help you," and it's fantastic. And just know that if you're someone wanting to get into it, there are people that will help you get started and answer your questions. So don't be afraid to ask. And I'm hoping to add some other artisan brushes to my collection as well, and support the other artisans in the community because they're really great individuals. So anyway, thanks for sticking around. I do have a rather large drop this weekend. I guess tomorrow morning. As of right now, it's tomorrow morning. We'll see when this gets uploaded. But yeah, so I'm not going to bother really putting anything. You can check Craving Shaving on Etsy to see those if you are so inclined. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the shave. Go check out That Darn Rob on Instagram. He's got some great, just amazing stuff. I can't even believe some of the stuff that he's put out. It's fantastic. Anyway, thanks again for tuning in. Hope everyone has a great weekend, and see you next time.